It's municipal election night in Montreal. I'm Tina Tenneriello, and we are live at La Tohu, the headquarters for Ensemble Montréal tonight. And their leader, Soraya Martinez-Ferrada, is hoping to becoming the new mayor of Montreal. I'm joined by Karim Boulos, political analyst and former borough councillor. Thank you for being here, Karim.
My pleasure.
So tell me, what are your predictions for tonight? Do you think that Soraya has a good chance of winning?
You know, I think it's very difficult to say because in recent polls, the popularity of Valérie Plante and Projet Montréal has been at an all-time high. Very unpopular mayor cones, whether you talk about construction schedules, whether you talk about not delivering the social housing, whether you talk about bike paths. You know, there's a lot of reason that people are upset. So the path was paved for a new mayor and an alternative. Voter turnout has been quite abysmal today. You know, we're barely at 27-28%, and the polls close at 8 p.m. So people still have time to vote. But whether you like what you had or you'd like to see change, you have to go vote. And so voter apathy is going to be the biggest factor in this election, rather than the messaging and the projects and the approach. If people don't go out, it's for naught.
And you're talking about that voter turnout rate being so low. Do you think that the candidates didn't quite manage to excite and motivate people to go out and vote?
It was a lackluster campaign. It was very quiet. You know, I think Valérie Plante was very charismatic, and she attracted a lot of attention, attracted a buzz. And neither of the leading candidates, whether Monsieur Rabouin or Madame Martinez-Ferrada, attracted the same kind of excitement. The messaging was very similar between the two parties. You know, different approaches to delivering service, but the same services. Housing is an issue. The homeless is an issue. Cleanliness is an issue. But very little distinguishes one from the other, and so no one really took off. If anything, Mr. Thibodeau stood out from the rest of the crowd as being completely, you know, off the beaten path. He was radical, we can say. Will that resonate with people? If you're an opposition voter and you want Projet Montréal out, you've got multiple choices. And if you vote for Mr. Thibodeau, well, it's a vote away from Madame Martinez-Ferrada. So I think it can go either way. But if the tendency maintains itself from the last poll, she should win. It might be slim. I think no matter who wins, it'll be a slim margin.
You're talking about kind of that lackluster campaign, but do you think that there was a winner in the campaign, on the campaign trail?
I don't think there was a winner, unfortunately. I think Mr. Rabouin is not Valérie Plante, and that's his biggest, shortcoming. And so he cannot maintain the hype and the excitement about Projet Montréal. He's not even Richard Bergeron, who was quite adamant and quite animated when he ran against Mélanie Joly, and so and Denis Coderre, actually. So I think that nobody really scored major points. Soraya ran a great campaign. Social media presence was very strong. Announcements every day, over 100 days. She did all the right things, but we can say that people are either they've given up and said it's never really going to change, and so who cares who we vote for, or I'm okay with whoever gets in, I'll make do. I think a lot of people are just, apathy has taken over. I think it's a collective effort, not just one party's effort. Everyone needs to get, civics back into the conversation. We need to get people excited about understanding that the municipal level is the level that affects us day to day. It's the road clearing in this winter, it's the garbage removal, it's the social services, the parks, the permits that build housing, the urban planning. These are all things that touch us on a daily basis. Public transit that's on strike right now, the police, the fire departments, these are all municipal matters. And I don't know that any candidate made the link between these things that we all hold so dear and require with one of their positions as leaders. They didn't make that connection for us.
Okay. Thank you, Karim. We'll have more from the Ensemble Montréal headquarters later in the show.